Good afternoon, good evening over in the US. It's Kylie Bertucci, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia, and I am here for a free class. Someone say free class. Woohoo! We love free classes, don't we? So interestingly, my little chair's hiding there in the background. Anyway, I'll grab that a bit later. Interestingly, someone just said to me this week, there's not enough free content. All these demonstrators are charging us now. Well, not me. There's plenty of free content. So if you've been looking for something for free, I'm here every Friday. Every Friday, same time, same place. Free craft class. And it usually at least goes for 1 hour. And we have lots of ideas, lots of things that you can copy. So, yeah, subscribe. Click on the notification bell and you won't miss out. But of course we do have other content. So I went to bed last night at about 4 a.m. Hence why I'm a few minutes late this morning because, oh, hello, just pushed the downward facing button. So yes, you're going to have a lot of interesting things happen this morning. Now the reason why I went to bed at 4 a.m. is a few reasons. Firstly, online stamping retreat. I have worked out my solo project, everyone. In fact, I've made my first one. So that was number one. Number two, I wanted to make sure I had the video class bundle ready for next month. I really love it. It's a really cool card. And number three, I created a training program, little training catch-up for next week. And I'm so excited. And I'm going to share it with you because you're all here and give you the link to sign up if you're interested. So basically, it is a get-together for those who are feeling really overwhelmed with Stampin' Up right now. We had a really lovely chat with my team last week, and it just helped me to see how many of us are feeling really stuck, really overwhelmed, sort of not sure how to cope with a lot of the new things that are coming along. How do we put it into our businesses? Yeah, just, you know, what's new, what's not, how do I deal with online exclusives? Why am I feeling so overwhelmed right now? So if you're one of those people, this training is specifically for you because I know exactly how you're feeling. And interestingly, Bruno is different. Bruno is like, yeah, it's all fine. I don't see what the issue is here. In fact, this is making more sense to me than ever before. If you're one of those people that are feeling like, why am I feeling differently about this? Why am I feeling like every time I turn around, I'm feeling like it's really challenging and yeah, don't understand how I can use the online exclusive because I don't know when it finishes, and what if I miss it? What if I buy it and then I end up not using it before it finishes? How do I search it on the page? How do I find these things? Where does it belong? If you're one of those people that are asking all those questions and wondering why other people don't feel the same way, then you need to join this training. And I'm doing it half price, just for a few days. So jump on there, click on that link, and come and join us next week. I'm doing it really quickly because we go away in December and I'm feeling really motivated, and the best way to get something done with my brain is to do it right away and stay up till 4 a.m. getting it done, because if I don't, it won't happen because I'm a master at procrastination. And if one of you are the same as me and you're the master at procrastination, you're losing motivation, you feel like Stampin' Up is not listening, that you're not feeling heard, that you're feeling really unsure about the future with Stampin' Up, you're welcome. I've got your back. I've got your back. I'm here for you, and we're going to have an awesome time. So, yeah, you can sign up there. Thank you so much. I digress. Now, what are we doing today, everyone? We've got some exciting things to show you. But before I do, I'll show you the video class bundle. One of our most popular video class bundles, I have to say. The Lights of Aurora. Aurora. I feel like it's an echo, the Lights of Aurora. I feel like this video class bundle has been taunting me because there have been a number of occasions where Bruno and I have woken up on cruises while in Alaska at about 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even 3 o'clock in the morning. We've even stayed awake till midnight, then woken up at 2, literally 2 hours sleep, to find the Lights of Aurora. Yet we've never found Aurora. Only my friend Aurora, who lives here in Perth, but not the lights of her. So hopefully next year we get to see them for the first time. And amazingly, I think Sarah, actually might have even been Sean Douglas, that took photos from the plane as he was landing in Alaska. And it was spectacular. And I was so super jelly, but jealous in a good way. Happy for him, but sad for me, but didn't want to take it away from him. I'm very happy for him to keep that memory. But yes, I was like, I want to see the Lights of Aurora. But anyway, this is the closest thing I get to it right now. It's this video class bundle. So check it out, peeps. And my card is a lot of fun. Bit of a fun fold card, so you'll enjoy that. And 12 different designers, 12 classes, 12 measurements in both inches and metric. So imperial and I forget the other one. I forget the other word. Metric. Imperial and metric. It'll come to me today. I'm telling you, it's going to be an interesting day today. Let's have a bit of beveragino. But yes, so 12 classes for only $22, which, can I just say, is an absolute bargain. Because, not to compare, but let's compare. The Stampin' Up class, Brush with Beauty, you get 4 classes for $52 for. So, just saying, it's a really good price, and if you shop with us, you get it for free. And you also get, let me get one of our amazing customer cards here for you. You actually get one of these. I had a few leftovers here. You get one of these. So we've only got a couple of days left, and I've got a couple more left to go. All our beautiful customers, I was a bit behind this month, but they're on their way to you because you're a wonder. So yes, they're all coming. So if you order with us, this is the amazing card of the month that you will receive. I'm just going to turn that around there. Good job. And I might actually open up the blind while I'm here. I don't know why that is closed. I must have closed it the other night because I did like a little bit of light in here. It was very nice. Okay. Now, let me see if I'm getting all your comments and saying g'day. So I haven't seen any comments for a while. You're all still here, or you're off loving shopping. So another really great bit of information I got recently was that I'm not doing enough Love It, Chop It. So I have to get right back into making it a thing, even though I look at that and say, yes, I'm doing Love It, Chop It, because it's paper in the background. But I've just got to bring a little bit more attention to it and also post a bit more on the group. So if you want to help me out, help a girl out, and sign up for Love It, Chop It, and come and join our Love It, Chop It group. And yeah, I'm going to get the party started happening over there, get things happening again. Now that we're getting settled in Perth and everything's coming together, then that'll be great. Now, let me just see that I have you all connected and that I'm in the right place, because you're all very quiet. I need some interaction right now to make sure you're all here. And I have to check too what's happening over on Facebook and make sure that you're on there too. So just say, we're here, Kylie. It's okay. You don't have to stress. And then I'll be all okay. I'll be very happy that you're here. And this one here on Facebook. Oh, it looks like, no, it doesn't look like Facebook happened. I can't see it anyway. Bruno might be able to tell me if it's over on Facebook. I'll do a little refresher and see what's happening. But I think it is time for a Beveragino, peeps.
Did someone say Beveragino?
They did, Kylie.
Did someone say Beveragino?
Mm-hmm.
Beveragino!
Brilliant. Beveragino. Yeah, so I don't know what happened with the live video over there, but anyway, we checked it together. Facebook won't even load for me. Yeah. Oh, good. Love and Chop It is how you found me, Bronwyn Bent. How amazing. I thought it must have been through Dale that you found me. How interesting. But did you, like, not even hear from me from Dale? You just found me on, or did you tell Dale that I did that? Anyway, random. Oh, you're here for me. Thank you, Bronwyn. And hello, Princess 63436. Now, some cool things that Bruno has been up to today. Woohoo, snow. And we're getting warmer and warmer over here. My goodness, it's so warm in Perth. We had a 35-degree day, which, don't tell me what it is in Fahrenheit. And, oh, Natalie Walker. Oh, lovely to see you. Northern New Zealand. Are you not up near the Bay of Islands? I caught a kingfish up there when we went there to see Mum, which was very exciting. Oh, are you doing the chicken stock and the live stream at the same time? I love it, Kel. That's something I would do. Watch that something and cook and watch something else at the same time. Oh, it was so good to see you all here. As long as you're here, as long as it's connected, because, yeah, Facebook, no idea what happened there, but it decided not to join. So it doesn't say that it's not joined on my system here, but yeah, nowhere to be seen over on Facebook. What a surprise. So let's jump on in and do some crafting together, and I want to show you what we've been up to this week. So if you haven't caught Bruno's amazing reels, make sure you joined up to our Instagram, because Bruno has amazing videos that he does all through the week. And thank you for letting me know, Sarah. So if you click on there, it's Instagram, and you can see all of Bruno's amazing reels that he's made. In fact, his last reel, we need a round of applause, it's hit over 10,000 people. What? Over 10,000 people. And it's using this suite here. He, in fact, used this stamp set here. I know. Can you believe it? And these are the cards that we made. Oh, you got me on the TV, Kylie. Oh, I love it. So this one we made with my members, our beautiful members, which we go live every Friday here in Australia, or Thursday evening after the video today. I go live straight away. And Bruno did a reel of that, and that's the beautiful one. I love that he's used this colour. Absolutely gorgeous. And we used the foam adhesive sheets. And you may have seen this one here. Really amazing, that Really, really, really amazing, that reel. So there you go. There's some really nice ones there. And for the drum roll, the piece of resistance, this one is the one that reached 10,000 people. Isn't that amazing? It is a very cool card. I do love that he's used that background stamp to replicate and to use this beautiful die. Isn't it gorgeous? So today we're going to use this one to make a wedding card. And I think it would be really nice. You know how much I love a bit of black and white drama. I do love me a bit of drama, as long as the drama isn't mine. Love it. Chop it. Now, it was really interesting. I'm so happy that it was actually a fellow team member of mine who messaged me and just said that, yeah, she's feeling just a bit down and sad that I'm not doing Love It, Chop It anymore. And I was like, what? Really? I feel like I'm still always doing it. But, yeah, it was nice to be able to sort of ask her in what sense, like, is it the group that you're referring to? You know, how would she feel like there's no more Love It, Chop It? And would she like me to do specific classes? Or is she looking for a Love It, Chop It event? Thought that might be a bit exciting, wouldn't it? Would someone want a Love It, Chop It event where we literally just sit together and chop paper? Wouldn't that be amazing? I would find that so good. And then just do projects just with the paper. I think that would be a really fun event. Love It, Chop It event. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that one. I think it would be amazing. So let us do some choppy chop here. I'm going to do, I think if I do some layers here, I'm going to do quite a few layers, layer upon layer. We're going to do a bit of embossing. And, oh, hello, you're attached there. It's one of the girls drew me a card. Isn't that beautiful? She came into my craft room, Abby and Lexi. They were here with their big brother. And she's like, do you have any colouring pens? I'm like, do I have colouring pens? And then she was so cute because Lexi started using my blends, and Abby was like, just be really careful, okay? They're really expensive, those pens. You've got to be gentle with them. And I was like, how can an 11-year-old be so mature? She's more mature than me. Aww, Tess. You're so beautiful. You're so good to us. Hugs. Big hugs. Now, we're going to cut this in half. I've done it long ways because I do like the drama of a card cut like this. You don't have to cut it this way. You can cut it lengthways. And if you have our card template tutorial, which I'm sure all of you watching have them by now, but just in case, I'll put up the link for you. But the card templates are your best friend because they enable you to cut out your projects with creative confidence. Because if you are like me and you hate maths and you always end up cutting it wrong and it gets really overwhelming, well, guess what? You're not alone. That's why I created card templates. And they are going to be your best buddy, I'm telling you. And if you find it really difficult sort of identifying, ooh, I love it, Chop It event, limited edition pin. Wow. I love it. Can you register for the wait list for online stamping retreat? You can too. You better register, everyone. if you haven't registered, because we're really excited about it. Bruno kept saying all day yesterday, he kept saying, I love my project so much. He just kept walking around the house. I love my OSR project so much. I love it so much. And he's even worked out what our duo project is going to be. And I really, really like it. It's very exciting. So these are the card template for the bases. So you can either cut your cardstock like this, so it opens this way, or you can cut it like this and it opens this way. This is the usual, like typical way of cutting, but there is this option too. So totally up to you. But I'm glad you love using them, Princess, because they are absolutely like a game changer for me personally. And you can also use them as a converter. So it's like a translator for you, because there's 2 different types of sizes. And yeah, we do this in a video class bundle for you. We make sure that you have the size for your paper so that you're not wasting too much paper. You want it to be the right size, because then you just have to cut it in half, your cardstock. And if you cut it in half and it makes a card base, then you know it's the right size for your country. If you're cutting and then you've got weird bits left over, yeah, no. You should be able to just cut it in half and then you know. Then you know. You're aware. Sorry, I'm really enjoying my coffee. I'm back again. Now, next layer, because we told you I'm going to do lots of layers, remember. So the next layer I'm going to do in the basic white. And we're going to do that one. Good. So that's the Melamembo that we're doing there. And then I think we're going to do just the very next one. So I told you there's going to be lots of layers on this. The next layer is Hey Mambo Italiano. Yes, just a whisper, a little layer. You could 100% cut out a piece from here if you didn't want to use all of this. In fact, what we could do, and I will do this, we're going to use this as our stamping and cut it out, because I'm going to stamp this one here in, I think I'm going to black emboss it actually. Drama. Talk about the drama. So yeah, we'll do some black emboss because I don't use it enough and I really need to. So we'll do black emboss with that one. And then we're going to white emboss these ones. I know, this is going to look spectacular, isn't it? Watch this space, everyone. So now we'll cut out our Melamembo layer. So far I've done Calypso Coral. So if you have our card templates, you'll know all the measurements in your country. I'm not going to confuse you. So Calypso Coral, you will need these if you want to figure out, if you want to decipher what I've done here. You'll then cut out a Poppy Parade layer, do that measurement. You'll then cut out a Melamembo layer. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you with the metric. I've put it on the back, but if you have the card templates, just put it directly on the front. I just don't want to confuse everyone because I use metric, but I know a lot of you use imperial. Okay, so that's that one. Then the next layer I think we'll do, because I want it to be a good size. Because if we go here, and P.S. I digress again, but Bruno and I feel that we have cracked the code on the stamp set, which again, we'll be talking about this on our training day next week. And if you can't come, it's okay, I've got the recording. But things like this really spiral me, and it has been spiraling me, these new stamp sets. So what Bruno has done is really cool. He's stamped over here, so he used this to stamp there in basic grey. So you'll see a lot of ours has this image here, which I think we really need, right? It's like we need some tangible evidence of what we have, because I'm only going to lose the stamp sets. It's like it's a disaster if I don't have some sort of template. And look, I've spoken to Stampin' Up, and I'm going to continue to talk to Stampin' Up, that the best thing would be for us to have a graphic behind here. So please keep requesting that. Do not stop requesting it. Put it in the suggestion box, because the more of us that ask for it, then the more it will potentially happen. Now, when you get the stamp set, it has like a little thin layer on the top of it. We don't throw that out. We actually stick this down, then stamp, and then stick this top section onto this side. And the cool thing is when I pull this off, and this is the stamp set I'm going to be using, when I'm done with it and I've cleaned it, I put it over this side like so. And amazingly, when I close this, watch what happens. So I close it, and then I go to open it again. It's magically gone to that side already. So that, to me, I'm really, really proud of you, Bruno. If I didn't have Bruno in my life, my craft room would be chaos. And don't stress, if you're one of those people that just don't know what's retired, what's not, then you'll need to join our training next week and watch the recording. If you can't come live, it's all good. I'll have the recording, and we will continue to have these discussions on a regular basis. We need like friends that understand, right? Friends that can support us with our challenges. Now, I don't know whether to add this one in. I'll pull it out, but anyway. And then the other thing that I'm doing is sending love, but I'm just going to do the love bit. So let's pull all those out, and let's put them straight on some blocks, because if they don't go on a block... Yay! Thank you. Did you set it up, Bruno? Thank you very much. Last night, it was about 4 o'clock, and I'm like, Kylie, you need to go to bed right this minute. You can do the rest tomorrow. Bruno can help you get it all set up, which I think he has. Thank you, Bruno. Because we just need to create the training event. I've already got the survey. Actually, I will pop the survey up, because whether you come or not, I'd really be interested in your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. So let's shorten this. I think I can copy this, and yes, I can. Don't you love it when technology works? Every now and then it makes me feel so amazing. But yes, that's the survey, and it will give you a bit more of an understanding as to what this training is all about as well. And the link is there. So if the survey resonates... Oh, yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I've got a couple of these blocks. I think these will work well. Yes, that one for that one. And yes, I think we can go across this way. With the sentiment, I do like to put it down and come to it. And I think this one here, do we have another one of those sizes? We do. Wonderful. I think everyone's accounted for now. Everyone's got a block. Okay, now let us do some more chopping. So we've done our 2 layers. Now we're doing the melon mambo size. So our next online stamping retreat, just so that you know when it's coming up, it's January, okay? Book it in your calendars. I'm pretty sure if I look at my calendar, November, we're in November now. There's only 2 days left. Can you believe it? So November, December, January. It is the weekend of the 17th and 18th. It's the 18th here in the South Pacific, and in the rest of the world, it'll be on the 17th. So just keep that in mind. Yes, so I'm doing these two, which is Pool Party and Coastal Cabana. That's our next layer. So like I said, lots of drama. I just want to make sure, though, that I've got enough space to do what I want to do. I feel like I want it a little bit bigger. Let's just see if there's something bigger than Pool Party. Yes, I think Granny Apple Green is the next layer. Where are you, Granny Apple? Last night I could not find Coastal Cabana anywhere, and I needed it for my online stamping retreat project. I was like, where on earth has this disappeared to? Surely it's here. I had to like do a little walk away, Renee, and then when I came back I found it. Oh yes, okay, that's better. Even though it's pretty close, I think it's going to still add to the drama, because I just want to have enough room to do the other embossing too. So these are all our layers. So you can take a photo of all of these. There you go. Take a photo of all the layers, and then that way you'll be able to replicate this card. But you will need the card template. See you, Bronwyn! And yes, Hope Cassidy, the training event is for anyone. Yep, anyone can join. If you're in that position of feeling overwhelmed, I mean, it will only make sense if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, but maybe you think you're becoming one. You're still welcome to come. There's nothing secret, and it will help you to start off your Stampin' Up journey, because all of our team members will get an invite for freezies, because, you know, we've got to look after our team, keep them happy. But we actually had a 4-hour Zoom together. We did a catalogue walkthrough, and it turned into like a really, really good powwow session. So majority of what I have gleaned for this training is because of my amazing team, and it's helped me to see that there's a real need to talk about these things that we are going through and to help other demonstrators, because I know that there's a lot of demos out there that don't have the support that the crazy crafters have, and that's why I've made it really affordable, why I've made it half price. I didn't need to do that, but I just want as many people to come along as possible and just make it really affordable, and that way, yeah, you can enjoy it. And we'll definitely do more of it in the future, 100%, because I think it's an ongoing need that we all have. One of the other things that I want to organise is a craft clean day, because I know how difficult it is for me. Bruno does a lot of my... Oh, I didn't want it. Did I want it that way? No, I wanted it the other way around. So I'll cut that down. Yeah, so I know how difficult it would be for me to make sure that I had everything removed that was retired and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, if you're one of those people that just, you know, you can't catch a breath by the time you go to use the online exclusives that retired, and you're just feeling like, oh my goodness, what on earth is going on here? I don't even know how to catch up. So yes, we have got you. And that way. Okay, I think that's the right way now. Yes, good. That's what we wanted. We wanted the drama. So we've got this layer, Now, I don't know whether I'll do anything on here, but we can, you know, play it by ear and see what we decide. What we could potentially do in that background layer, oh, actually, you know what? We could go down into that smaller layer and do the embossing there. Oh, that would be really, really nice. In fact, yeah, I think I know what we're going to do. I'm a bit excited actually, because I think what we could do is stamp from here and then do a bit of a cutout from inside. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? Because I just feel like I like this, but I feel like the next layer down would make more sense, because this is good. Yes, let's do it. I'm biting the bullet, everyone. I'm very sorry. Let's go back to our original sizing. It's my prerogative to change my mind. I'm allowed to do this. It's Kylie Bertucci you're watching. There we go. So that's the new one that we're doing, okay? So take a picture of this one. I mean, both will look great, but I think we're going to do this one. And we're actually going to cut out the layer from this. So all we need to cut is the basic white, which is okay because we've got it here. It's just a little bit larger, so we'll just cut it down. Good. As you were, Kylie. Is it this size? Yes. Ah, it's already at that size. Good. And then what's this one? Excellent. Okay, good. I think I've got it now. I was like, I've confused myself, but that was what I cut before. Good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to emboss this. We're also going to use the first layer to do our stamping, cut that out, and that's going to be the poppy parade layer. And then at least by cutting it out, we're saving, like we'll still have that nice border that we wanted, but we're using the inside of this paper. We're cooking, people. We're cooking with gas. We're on fire. Woohoo! Now, let's get our embossing gear. And so those of you that are joining me afterwards, our beautiful YouTube members, I think I do, don't I? Our beautiful YouTube members, we are going to be doing some customer cards for next month together. And our customer cards next month are using the Hobby Haven. Isn't that exciting? So we're going to be doing some really fun, I think that's the right one, isn't it, Bruno? Do I have the right suite for next week? December 1 to 7, Hobby Haven. Yes, so we're going to do some customer cards together. And yeah, if you are a demonstrator and you're wanting to do some customer cards, well, you can just sit with me. It's kind of like you get to have a real life sort of accountability person. We get to sit together. Maybe you want to clean your craft room. Maybe there's some laundry you need to get done. You know, these people cost a lot. People have like body doubles or accountability partners, and they charge a fortune, but you can just come along and to sign up for YouTube, I think it's $4.99 a month Australian. Bargain. For a whole month. You get 4 sessions of accountability. And we even go, come on, take your time. Go clean something up. Go do something that you've been wanting to do. I cleaned underneath my sink, all my bathroom items. Still have a ridiculous amount of lip glosses and moisturiser, but I am slowly clearing the decks. I did use one of my face masks, one of 10 face masks. Just got to use the other 9. Maybe there's still 10 actually, but I've pulled out one for like every second day because they're all sitting under my sink. Okay, I just had another sip of coffee. Thank you. We need our Black Emboss and we need our black tray. Woohoo! I'm so glad I kept this one. This is not available for purchase anymore. This is an oldie but a goodie. We asked Stampin' Up to bring it back because we're like, we need it in our life. They're so good. And guess what? Stampin' Up listened. They really, really do listen. And I was talking to my demonstrator support person that I have, my DDM, and chatting to her about some of the concerns I had with all the changes and how I'm feeling and what I think Stampin' Up could change. And just, a few little suggestions. I've talked about it with you all before, but just the search functionality on the website. And it, obviously she can't promise it, but what I do love is knowing that it goes to head office and it goes to those who need to know. Like, I know I could 100% just get in touch with Corey Hancock, who is looking after sales, but this is 100% just as good as talking to Corey. Now, I still might try and organise a call with her because it would be great to have a chat and just give her my musings. Who knows? She might say yes. If you don't try, you don't. Yeah. But yeah, if we have enough to sign up for the training, well, that would be great because then I can take all of that information that's in the survey direct to Stampin' Up and, multiple voices. Maybe voices that are scared to be heard can finally be heard. Because I had a good friend of mine say that we went to a special training for leadership, and she was telling me that she felt so intimidated that she couldn't even speak during the meeting. And that was like a Stampin' Up facilitated meeting. And she's like, I don't want to feel bad, like I'm complaining or... Yeah, we're all feeling a bit overwhelmed at the moment. It is normal. You are not alone. It's like, what do I buy? When do I buy it? Why am I buying it? And so we're going to be doing a lot more classes and have them based around specific items. We're doing a craft class with our team coming up at the end of next month. We're doing the Cute as a Bug. So if you want to look at doing Cute as a Bug, purchase it now because we will more than likely make that class available for others. And then it gives you a reason to buy Cute as a Bug now. Because if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you can pre-order that now. And Cute as a Bug will be available for customers very soon. So if you're one of our beautiful customers, we will keep you informed. Here's a voice from the Netherlands. Hello, voice from the Netherlands. How good is Black Emboss? Can I just say, I'm here to facilitate you using your Black Emboss because I know you've got lots of it because you would have White Emboss and we have to buy them in a pack of 3. We're forced to buy them. So get using it, peeps. Just make sure you're using lots of embossing buddy. You saw how much I had dust going everywhere. Hopefully it's not carcinogenic. I'm always like, don't breathe in that powder, Kylie, just in case. You've got to be careful these days. You don't know what can, be not a good thing. Okay, so this here, this is such an interesting die, this one. If you haven't got this set, so this one here is also an online exclusive and something that we're going to be doing in our catch up is talking about how we can just, put it even on our dies and our stamp sets, online exclusive, just so that when we pull it down or we open it, we know exactly where it's from. But I have asked Stampin' Up to just make it that little bit easier to search on the website. So I'm hoping that they might add that to every listing and that we have a little search function. No promises, of course, but wouldn't that be wonderful? Oh my goodness, it would make my life so much easier. I keep asking myself, where does this belong? Who are you? And where do you come from? Are any of you asking that? Who are you? How did I miss you? Why don't I know about you? I used to be all in the know, and now I feel like I know nothing. If you feel this way, I'm here for you. I'm here to normalise your feelings. Your feelings are validated. Now, I've got a bit of tape here. Actually, I did find some washi. I'm going to use my washi that I found. I was like, hello, where did you come from? Saw it last night. I was looking for my card template that I couldn't find. So let us put that there, and we'll put this inside like so and line that up. Yes, that looks wonderful. Wonderful. Tape that down. Oh, it's a bit crooked down the bottom here. Don't know why that, because it looks happy everywhere else, but it's just slightly skewiff. Now the other one's slightly skewiff. So that's an interesting question. So I will 100% talk about the Black Friday sale. So no, we sold out really, like we didn't even get anything. I think Bruno had his eye on some dimensionals. I don't think we even placed an order during the Black Friday sale. And this is exactly the type of thing that I want to chat about at our catch-up next week. Even, from a customer's point of view, it's like we finally had a reason to go shopping. We finally had something that we wanted to shop for, and I know a lot of our customers were really excited about the sale, and everything sold out. So next Tuesday I'm catching up with one of the staff members from Stampin' Up to find out a little bit more. But these are definitely the teething points that I want to find out about, and just see what we can do to have better communication with Stampin' Up to find out a bit more behind the scenes. Like, I'm interested to find out like what would help. Like, would it be maybe having how many are available? But I think the toughest thing is like something that people keep talking about is ordering minimums. Like, if we could have a sale and we put restrictions on how many things you can order, because if one demonstrator is getting say 100 packs of basic white at the discounted price, which you can understand why they've done it. It's like, sure, when do we get a discount on cards? And if it's an essential item and they're a demonstrator that uses basic white all the time, well, would it not make sense for them to order as many as they can possibly get or afford? But then that just affects everyone else. So it could be just ordering quantities, like the amount that you can order. I'm sure that they could do that, just so that there's enough for everyone. And then maybe it just is staggered, so there's ordering quantities for at least maybe 3 days. Like, tell everyone, okay, there's an ordering minimum, and then after 3 days just have an update and say, okay, everyone's a free for all. go for your life. And then the demonstrator that wants to go and order everything can go order everything. So to me that would be the logical solution. I'm all about solutions. Let's find the most practical way, because at the end of the day, Stampin' Up doesn't want to put ordering minimums, because what if it doesn't sell out And now they've shot themselves in the foot because they've stopped the demonstrator from ordering 100 of them. And then they don't sell them because she's like, well, I was going to order 100, but I'm only allowed to order 5 or 4. And, then Stampin' Up are stuck with it all. So I understand both sides of the coin. And that's my solution. So I will give that to Stampin' Up to listen to. Hopefully they listen to it. And, yeah, that could work for all. And I saw online there was a lot that were really sad. Even, customers were sad. And, yeah, rightly so. We could see that it was very frustrating for a lot of people. Now, I feel like, is this the right size? I feel like this is the bigger one. Because remember I changed it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to cut it out of that. I'm like, I'm doing something wrong here. Why is this feeling wrong? Yes, good. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to emboss on here. But I don't want to have anything embossed in this section here. So we're going to do embossing sort of all around the outside of this. Then we're going to cut it out to fit on here. So hopefully that will look really nice. I mean, that even looks beautiful like this without any embossing, doesn't it? But I do want to have, because I was going to have even a little square of vellum too. Anyway, we'll see what it looks like. If we don't like it, we can just cut the black and start again. But it will be fun to do a bit of stamping together regardless. I love how you think, Kylie. You're like, I'm creating parameters so that I can change my mind. I'm not looking myself in. You can choose your own adventure, Kylie. Whee! Craft and have fun. Now, I've got my white emboss here, my little tray, and we've got this little guy here. So the bit that we want to avoid is basically this section here. So I might even just leave it sitting there just so I've got it to work around. This will all make sense eventually. Probably right now you're thinking, what on earth is she doing? Please wait me. Please wait. You will see. It will all make sense. I'm just going to pop it on the pierce mat. And I will actually put some scratch paper behind this because I'm going to stamp off the page a little bit. And we don't want Versamark on our stamp and pierce mat, do we? No Versamark here. There you are. Little scratchy paper. Okay. Oh, and that's so sad for you, Iniki. You finally had someone who was interested in purchasing. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sad for you. But yeah, I suppose in that situation, if I had a customer that was maybe purchasing for the first time, like would it be worth just this one time? Like obviously you don't want to continually discount because that would be against policy as well. But you could potentially say, look, I'll cover that for you just so that she's paid for her. You shouldn't have to do it, but just so that she can do that first order and you get her started and you're supporting her. And it shouldn't happen. You shouldn't have to forego your commissions. But, yeah, it could be a solution just in the interim. And, yeah, get her happening. Now, I think somewhere like this, I just don't know how far to come in. I want it to be busy but not too busy. So let's just do a few of these. We've got the smaller one as well. So here's the longer stem. It looks like they're the same sort of size, but one has a stem and one doesn't. So what I'm going to try and do is just sort of, change directions a little bit. Oh yeah, that's looking great. And I actually don't need to necessarily go all the way along. I can sort of spread it out a little bit, just go into the corners even. I think that will look really elegant. I think we've made a good decision, everyone. You can't even see this, but I'm loving it. So in this corner, I'll do 3. Nice. And then this corner I'll do 2 and this corner I'll do 3. Yes. I'm loving this so much. What a beautiful, beautiful set. So if you haven't got this one, add to cart, everyone. If you haven't got a demonstrator that you're shopping with, guess what? If you live in Australia, you can shop with us. As you can tell by my video today, we keep it very real. Nothing is taboo. I'm not one of these people that likes to pretend everything is kumbaya, because, you know, life is not kumbaya these days. These days, there's a lot of stress around, a lot going on. It's not simple anymore. If you're in Australia, you'll know that I'm being Kimmy, Kath and Kim. Kimmy, look at me. Got one word to say to you. All right, here we go. The moment of truth. Hopefully you're all getting some things done. Hopefully the cooking's going well. Maybe doing some love it, chop it. I'm so excited about the email that the customer gave. Like at first I was like, oh, I feel so bad. I feel so sad that I've disappointed this person. But once I read through it, and this is the hard thing, is we keep everything in for so long and we feel really sad. And then when we finally get to express ourselves, it comes out, you know, quite strong. And we're like, I was like, oh, why don't you just ask me to do some more love and chop it? I'm more than happy to facilitate that for you. So if you're one of those people that maybe want to see something, if I can do it, I will 100% do it. And love it, chop it is 100% one of those things that I have no problem whatsoever facilitating. I mean, it's our baby. If you don't know what love it, chop it is, it's about using the designer series paper and, yeah, making the most of it. If you're a hoarder of paper, we're here for you. We've got your back. Here's my little tool here. There's nothing like white emboss on black. Absolutely gorgeous. So last night when I was like trying to get everything done, and it was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, I went in a rabbit hole and I was watching Ray's song. Where is my husband? Oh, such a good song. Once you hear it, oh my gosh, it's such an earworm. You cannot get it out of your head. Where is my husband? She's such a talented singer. Even the Oscar-winning Tears, I was like, oh, I could just listen to it over and over again. You have to look her up. R-A-Y-E. And you're welcome. Oh, I'm so glad, Bruno. It really does look awesome, doesn't it? And look at it with that. Oh, look at that gorgeousness. But we're just going to add that little bit of drama because, you know, we love the drama. We love the elegance. And we're going to use this template here because, again, this is just another whole amazingness about these templates. They just keep on giving. So this was the background piece. Yes, was the pool party. Okay, so now the top piece we want to be Coastal Cabana that we're going to cut out. So you can actually use this as a guide because sometimes it's hard to know, like, where am I cutting, you know, particularly with something like this. But we can see here, okay, if I cut at 9 centimeters, this is going to be even Steven, and it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but we can also see where we're going to be cutting to. So you don't want to cut the template, of course, so we're going to have to be really mindful that we don't cut into that, but we can actually see where it lines up. I think I'm out of the groove, and then we can use it as a guide to tell us where to end. So just keep holding. You can even put washi tape here if you need to. Do a little turn here, a little turn about the room. And because I love things like this where I'm just like, please don't make me do math, especially this sort of math where I've got to work out, you know, what edge to what edge. I'm like, ugh, please. I've used ChatGPT to help me. And yeah, even then I get it wrong because I'm like, what am I asking for? I don't even know how to explain what I'm looking for. So again, we're at the 9 centimeters. And then we can make sure that it's 9 centimeters down here. Cry on, award-winning tears. That's going to be 13.4. And then make sure I go here. Ta-da! So let us see here. There might be a little bit still caught. That's okay. We'll just use the snippies to get the little bits that we haven't caught. Yeah, there's just a little tiny bit to snip out on each edge because I didn't want to. Oh yeah, a tiny bit there. Come in here. That's it. Just that tiny little bit there. Done. Tiny little bit there. Because I'd rather go less than go too far. Because I don't want to destroy that little piece that we've got there. Yes. This is getting easier now because we can lift that up or lift it down. Little tiny little bit there. Yes. So I could have just come in just slightly a bit more. It's because I'm on an angle. I'll blame the angle. I should have just gone that little bit more because up the top you can't tell how far you've really gone when you're sitting on the. Maybe if I just stood up I would have been able to see it okay. Good, there we go. Now, does this all make sense now, peeps? So what we're going to do is we'll do a little bit of this because we're going to stick that down like so. So it's got that beautiful border there. Then we did the piece behind. Now, we may not use the piece behind, to be honest, because I don't want to cover this tiny little bit that we've got here because, oh, Oh, it might work. Let's have a look. We reserve the right to decide. So if we do it like this, oh, it does look very dramatic, doesn't it? And everyone's going to be like, but how did you line it up? How did you get the piece in between? So that will be risen up like that, popped up. And then we've got this beautiful piece here. And I possibly would have, if I had thought about it, I could have put that on the foam adhesive sheets. But anyway, we'll just use a couple of the pieces to pop that up. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Are you happy with that? Oh, excellent. Let me know in the comments. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this. Well, actually, I'm going to emboss it and just put love. And it's just going to sit somewhere that we feel is the right place to sit it. So let's emboss that. So if you're loving my free tutorial, my free class today, please give us a thumbs up because that helps me reach more people. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Click notifications so that you can get all the info that you need from us. I'm not sure why I went in the middle there, but anyway, let's go down here. You can go lower, Kylie. Make your life easier. Because I thought I'll do a wedding card. How am I going to do a wedding card if I don't have a wedding sentiment? Yes, you do. Because all you need is love. And honestly, I am very happy to just have a really simple sentiment on this because this is all the hero. The sentiment doesn't have to be anything major. I think I need to re-ink my Versamark because it's getting a little bit blotchy. Actually, it's pretty good. Hello, Sue Beasley. Good to see you. I like Sue. You've been listening to Ray. All right. So we'll figure out where we want this love. But I think somewhere we want it to sort of have its own little space, but oh, I think that that's the spot. But we could also just have it sitting down here in the corner. But we'll stick everything down and then we'll be able to decide once everything's sitting in its place. Correct? Correct. And these two definitely I want to raise up, so we'll do that. Look, I put the lid on, everyone. Isn't that exciting? We can do hard things together, can't we? Like remembering to put the lid on the Tombow glue. But Stampin' Up were very kind. It was something I requested when they were asking, what can we add to our Take Your Pick tool? And that was one of my requests. I don't know if anyone else requested it, but I was like, can you make one small enough to fit in my Tombow glue to clean it? My glue cleaner tool. I was so excited when I saw that they brought this out. It's just the best tool ever. I was very excited when that happened. I felt like Stampin' Up really listened to me, but it was probably like 50,000 demos that requested the same thing. They probably already had planned it. But sure, you came up with the idea, Kylie. Sure. one thing I do feel like I've influenced, which, you know, right or wrong, let's not let the truth get in the way of a good story. But the Love It, Chop It papers where you cut it in half and then do like the card fronts, I feel like that was very Love It, Chop It inspired. And they've continued to do them, which is cool. Okay. And then we'll do some dimensionals on here. Did you notice I was matching today? As much as I had no idea what I was doing when I woke up, Ray had to help me get out of bed this morning. He's like, would you like a hand getting out of bed this morning? I'm like, yes, please. But I matched. I got my black and white dress on today. I'll do a little front facing for you. Look, black and white. P.S. Brenda did my hair. Did he do a good job? I'm not curly today. I'm straight today. And the Abby and Lexi who drew the card for me, because since I've been in Perth, I've only ever had curly hair. And that was so cute. They were like, what happened with your hair? I said, oh, I just decided to do it straight. Oh, and you could tell that they were just trying to be polite. And I'm like, do you like it? And the little high-pitched voices. It was so cute. And I said, don't worry, I can go back to curly. Yeah, I really like the curly. Yeah, the curly's really nice. I was like, oh, they're so cute. I love young ones. They're so sweet and innocent. And it's also how they've known me, because, yeah, the Perth water over here makes my hair curly. So it was really difficult to actually straighten my hair. I had to, like, even put oil in. I had to put macadamia oil in my hair because it was just so dry and weird. It's a completely different consistency, my hair in Perth. So I'm just popping some little dimmies around. And again, if you want your glue, take your pick tool. It's very handy if you just, want to grab this. Because sometimes it can be a texture thing. Like, all of us have different things that we don't like, feeling like something stuck to us, or this is a thing. You're not alone. Things that you think are weird, there's other people that feel the same way. Like when I'm cooking, I just like literally wash my hands every time I touch something. I'm like, I need to wash it, and then I need to wipe them. When you pay attention to little habits that you have, you realize, oh, doesn't everyone do this? No. We are all unique, and yet some of us are the same. That one's done. Oh, that one's done too. Good. Ooh, I was going to put some vellum behind here. Let's just test it and see if we like it or not. Because we've got it now. Isn't it exciting to have vellum, everyone? Oh, best thing ever. I noticed that Sarah Douglas, I didn't get to see the full video. I saw that she did a video with the vellum, or as we like to call it, the velum. Now, I don't want to go outside the size of this square, so I'm looking at about 4.5 by 7.5. I love to score everything first because I just feel like it gives it a crisp edge. The jury is still out on that one, but I actually prefer the feeling of cutting after I've scored it. So it might be more a sensory thing than anything else. Okay, so this is with the vellum. What do we think? Do you like it with the vellum? A little bit of vellum? Tell me in the comments and I'll do the insert while you tell me what to do. Because I don't mind it either way. I'll show you both. So this is with the vellum. I do like how it sort of really makes that the focal point, whereas this feels like it's, it's dramatic and it's stunning. And we could quite possibly just use some of the embellishments to really bring it all in to that focal point. But yeah, I do no vellum for inner key. Makes it stand out more. No vellum for Sarah. I think the no vellum. Oh, yes to the vellum. Aren't we all so different? It's so interesting. No vellum for Sue, no vellum for Cindy. Isn't it interesting how we're just like, yes, yes, no, no. So this is without. It is very dramatic, isn't it? But it looks like the no vellums that look like they're winning. I really like it with the vellum, but yeah, you're all welcome to your opinione. No accounting for taste. I love it. This is the cool thing about crafting, right? Is we all get to choose our own adventure. But at least I've given you an option. So if you use this stamp set, you'll know like what you want to do when you make this card yourself. So we'll pop that on there and I'll use my beautiful embellishments to sneak it all in there. So we've got two here that I would quite possibly use. I think either we could go for something gold and dramatic, which is really nice for weddings. I actually feel like this is a little bit skewy. Let's just move this over a little bit. We want this lined up spot on, don't we? After all our work that we've done. Yeah, that's a bit better. It's just a little bit too far over on the right there. Nice. Different, it's unusual. I think we're going to sit that. Oh, yes. I knew once we had it stuck down, I would know exactly where I wanted it. Sometimes you just have to have everything in place before it all comes together. Oh, yes. Now, we can either go for the gold or we can go for some amazing neutral matte dots and use the basic white. Okay, lock it in, everyone. Gold, basic white. Just to give you an idea, because we can pull them off and then put them on. So just to give you a little sampling, I would do something like, yeah, over it pretty much is anywhere in this side that you could do. Yep, I would go over here. So just do 2 over here and then 1 little one down the bottom here. But that's the gold, just for a bit of drama and elegance. And then the basic white would look like this. So it's sort of a little bit more subtle, kind of blends in with what's already here. Wouldn't necessarily like stand out in a huge way, but we'll still add something. Yep, Sarah's going for gold. Choose Your Own Adventure. Do you remember those books? Oh, I used to love it. And then I'd have to do both sides of the adventure just to find out whether I chose the right adventure in the first place. Was there a better adventure? Just do a little bit of a clean here while I'm waiting for your locket in eddies. I'll keep that one out because I need that one. So we've just got one gold person, one gold vote. So I think we're going to go for gold. We're going to do that. Sarah, you are the winner. I don't know whether if Iniki was saying gold or not, but I think maybe that's what you've decided. Card templates are away. And I've got this beautiful insert here, so I'll do that actually while we're, just in case someone else decides to contribute. And I've got my amazing chamois here. Oh, it does need a little bit of a refresh, but there's enough here to clean these off. And I'll show you how yeah, I think the gold's quite dramatic too. Drama! We like a little bit of drama, as long as the drama isn't ours. It's always the line that Jessie and I say. Yes, okay. You ready? So this is how we do our stamps. You're watching, everyone. So Bruno stamped here. He stuck this down and then stamped here with basic grey. Then put the sheet over the top, glued that down the bit that's included in your stamps. And now I'm going to put them the other way, not the flat side, but the actual stamp side down onto the image, okay? So let's do that with all of these. like so. And of course the ultimate would be Stampin' Up doing this printing for us. That would be like the best. But like all things, these things take time because they probably already have done the annual catalogue items. But we can keep sandboxing it. You never know. We may have caught it in time before they've started production. Who knows? Okay, ready? Now bring this down, close it, push, and let's see what happens here. Only one stayed. So if there's one that stayed, then you just come back and then just push it down. And it might mean that you just need a little bit of, like a bit more water, a bit more chamois. But how good is that? I really, really like this option, Bruno. Thank you for doing that for us. He's done it with pretty much all of our new sets, which is great. All right, let's do the gold. Because you are gold, aren't you? And look at this. Even got the magnetic sheets. Be even more amazing if Stampin' Up did magnetic sheets for us, please. We're not asking for much, Stampin' Up, but yes, please have magnetic sheets. If you can afford to do it, please, Stampin' Up, please do it. We would be really, really happy. Bruno put the tag on there. He did that labelling just so that it's easier with the dies to know exactly what the name is. So that's probably another request that I'll put in with Stampin' Up, is that the dies are just the same as the stamp set, because that's how we use them. You're loving this set. I'm so glad. We really have been inspired by it. We have had an amazing week using it. So if you want more ideas, remember to go to our blog, kyliebertucci.com, and also remember that Bruno is the Instagram Reel Master. He has done such amazing things over on Instagram. 10,000, over 10,000. How many has it got now, Bruno? So exciting. Absolutely gorgeous. This was with our members. I did this one. Look at that drama of those gold gems. It just, I don't know, the gold gems really gravitate for me with this set. So if you've got these gold gems and you haven't used them, remember you just have to use 3, okay? I just do three embellishments every card I make. If someone's really special, I go over the top, OTT, and I put 5. But it's very rare because not every card needs 5. Sometimes it just doesn't suit. But to me, 3, chef's kiss. Perfection. Piece of resistance. Oh, so elegant. And delicate. So true. And it can be a lot of different things, like, yeah, get well, sympathy, wedding. It's just an all-rounder. And what's it called again? Friendly Foliage. Your foliage is friendly. Oh, now that just sounded rude. Sorry about that. I take that back. Now, I think if I place this, just thinking, yes. I just keep going around until I'm like, yes. Because if I put it around here, it just wasn't sitting right for me. It's like, but as soon as I put it here, oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Isn't it crazy? 3 little embellishments. Amazing. So what do we think? I think what I would like to do, looking at this now and the framing, I would personally, and it's totally up to you, I love it, I really do. I'm just being fussy now, but I think I would just go that little bit closer. So I would potentially, so what did we use? We used the Pool Party and Granny, didn't we? So Pool Party and Granny. Oh no, that was that. Oh no. So we did Pool Party and Coastal Cabana. Yes, they were the 2 layers. But I would potentially, just to snatch it in that little bit closer and give more room around here, knowing the placement of the love and everything like that, I would go for Pretty Peacock. Let's have a look at Pretty Peacock and gauge that. There it is. So yeah, I would do that one. Pretty Peacock with Coastal Cabana, because I think that that would just bring it in that ever so slightly, and that would make a really nice difference because it would just give more of a border and also bring it in a little bit more, that focal point. So that is my suggestion for you all. Learn from me. And so that means I would recommend these templates. And if you don't have our card templates, where have you been all your life? Go and get them stat. They're only $5 Australian. It's like, you know, the most ridiculously cheap item you'll ever have. That makes so much of a difference to your crafting. Like, literally life-changing. It was for me anyway, because if you struggle with maths, don't ever struggle again. Sorry, I'm going to have to change them all this way, just so that, you know, for all those people out there that, you know, like it in order. We all have our thing, right? It's like, oh, I can't handle it. It's the wrong way around. Okay, so that's what I would go with if you want to replicate this card. I still love this, and if you love this just the way it is, then you would do the Coastal Cabana and Pool Party and not the Pretty Peacock. So that's what I did just now. But I'm saying swap it out, just make it that little bit smaller, and voila. So they're the layers, okay? These are the measurements. If you have a card template, this will beep, 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 spit out your measurements in your country, because there are many measurements around there. But tell me your thoughts. I am interested. Do you think it's great as is, or can you understand what I'm talking about? Just that slight little bit in. That's what I do. Yeah. But you can change this. So say, for instance, if you don't want a dramatic black and white drama card, just change the colour out. You might go for, you know, whatever colour you want, really. What's your thing? I think Pretty Peacock would look incredible. I think Night of Navy would look spectacular. So stamp this front one in Night of Navy on white, and then do Night of Navy all in the background. Even keeping the gold, it would look beautiful. What's another one that would look really good? Yeah, definitely Pretty Peacock. If you wanted to go for something really soft and, you know, elegant, I think if you came in with, like, even the petal pink, even though I know Nancy Hedka in my team hates it, petal pink. She's like, tell Stampin' Up, no more petal pink. I understand these strong feelings. Some of us have them at times. But yeah, some of the pinks would be really nice. So yeah, there you go. I think, yeah, maybe even basic grey or the Smoky slate would look lovely too. There is another one that I'm thinking of. Oh, yes. The soft sea foam randomly. Like if you're wanting that really subtle, yeah, stunning look. And remember, you can use the vellum if you want to as well. So there we go. So much fun. Really enjoyed catching up with you all today. And for those who watch the replay, thank you for watching to this point. We appreciate you so much for all your support of all of our endeavours. And I'll just have a little looky here. Let me go to the front. Hi, fancy seeing you here. Let me just see if we've got, oh, we had a couple of you join. Jenny's joined our training for Tuesday or watching the replay, and Trudy as well. And we had a couple of others that joined earlier as well. And we got a new Love It Chop It subscriber, Regina. Thank you for signing up for that. We really appreciate that. So yeah, if there's anything we can help you with creatively, training, yeah, things that you might be struggling with, we are all ears. We want to hear from you. We want to learn from you, because I think sharing with each other definitely is the best way to grow and support each other, have an awesome community. Yeah, because when one of us grows, we all grow. That's the way I view it. We're not competition, and if people feel like that, they miss out on so many beautiful friendships within Stampin' Up. We're actually all here to support each other and to, yeah, support the company as well. I get sad when I see sad things being said about the company, because I've met Sarah and Shelley, and they're just the most beautiful people with the most beautiful heart, and I really want to protect that, because I know that they could have made so many decisions over the years that, yeah, could have ended up in a very different place than what we are now. So they really, really genuinely are trying to protect us, trying to protect the company, trying to protect those that work for them. And they're just, yeah, beautiful, beautiful people, beautiful women. So anything we can do to support them, support Stampin' Up, support what we're doing with Stampin' Up, and to keep sharing love and positivity and good things. So yeah, squash the negative in your head. And if you can't squash it, then reach out to us and see if we can help you find solutions. But staying in a place of not a good place, or negativity, or just constantly seeing things that are not going well, which they do. Not everything's perfect, but even in life in general, we've got to just look for the light and look for joy and look for good things. Surround ourselves with the people that really help us feel better, that help us to come out of that negativity, not sort of enjoy when we're spiraling or add to our spiraling. We don't want that. We need to communicate well with each other and go, actually, no, not helpful. That didn't help me. So anyway, it was lovely to see you all. Cannot wait to catch up next week. And we have lots of amazing things ahead. Next week, as I mentioned, we're working with the Hobby Haven. And I'm just about to do the beginnings of the week right after this. So if you want to join our YouTube membership, you can get free, or you get behind the scenes content, but it's only $4.99 Australian, so it's well worth it. What is the little link there? YouTube join. There it is. So yeah, if you want to come along for an exclusive little community that we have here on our channel, you're welcome to just come and chill and have some fun, grab a beveragino, get a bit of behind the scenes with Bruno and I, and do some crafting together. I'm going to do some Love It Chop It. Yay! And I'll be bringing that back hardcore. So make sure you join the Love It Chop It group, And yeah, so good to see you. Mwah! Big hugs to all of you. And thank you for your help too with the card today. Yes, I love Hobby Haven too. I'm going to have so much fun with that this week. It's so pretty. And Hobby Haven is it an online exclusive, Bruno? So this is my problem. Literally no clue. If you are the same, come and join our training because I understand this is literally my life. I'm like, is it? Is it part of online exclusives? Where does it belong? So yes, I'm pretty sure it is, but don't quote me. And this is where I really, really, really need to talk to Stampin' Up so that we can learn how to search for these things on the website. Why is it not letting me do the normal search? Oh, there it is. Okay. That might work. Hobby Haven. I'm a haven in the hobby. Products. Oh, there we go. Okay. That has helped. And now all we need is to... I don't know why the filter is not coming up like it used to. It used to allow me to click the different catalogues. But maybe it's telling me where it belongs. I don't know. Anyway, Bruno will tell us. Bruno's the man who knows everything. Don't listen to me. So yes, I'll let you know. But big hugs and see you next week. And thank you so much for being here. We cannot thank you enough. Keep shining your beautiful, happy light around. If you're going through tough times, someone's hurt you, we understand. You're a precious person. But just remember, you're amazing. Don't let anyone get you down. Just realise it's their problem, not yours. And just communicate well. Yeah. Yes! I think that's what I keep asking for, Sally. So I'm going to keep asking for it. I'm going to tell Stampin' Up exactly why we want that. The question was, is Hobby Haven online exclusive? And I will quickly show you the paper actually while Bruno looks at that because it is absolutely gorgeous. I've already chopped right into it. I've loved it, chopped it. And, oh yeah, I'll do a photo actually of the card. But it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Is that not Bruno? Oh, look at all these plants. And that's literally looking like our craft room at the moment. I mean, our lounge room. Look at all this. And look at all the cute cooking. Reminds me so much of Julia Child's. Oh, yes. The green and the, oh, I love all those colours. Yes, it's an online exclusive. So if you don't have Hobby Haven, this is the time to go and get this suite of products because we're going to be using it all week, or maybe after this week, this will be the catalyst of you deciding to get it. So this is it here. You don't have to get the suite, but why wouldn't you? Because you get the dies, you get the beautiful paper, you get this amazing stamp set, you get these amazing dies, you get this ribbon, and you get these amazing matte dots. Actually, I'm really spewing. I didn't know about that ribbon. I feel like I'm going to change my online stamping retreat project now. Last night at 3 o'clock, I was finishing it, and I was like, oh, what ribbon should I use? Now I know what ribbon I should have used. But anyway, the other one's nice. It's gold, so it looks really hot. But, you know, I really like that ribbon. Anyway, big hugs to all of you. Let's take a picture together. Because if we didn't take a picture, it didn't happen. Although, I think these days we've been changing it up, haven't we, Bruno? We've been just taking it, we've just been doing the image lying down, which is great. Here we go. Or this. Gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. So good to see you. See you next week. Bye. Miss you already.